Cecil, I'm convinced that was a move from Thriller. I could see you totally. 1980s Michael Jackson. You were right there, weren't you? I know. But anyway, it's Motivational Monday, and our guest today is a facilitator and a director at Towerstone Leadership Centre. And she's here to talk to us today about women in leadership and also about how finding what is called a still point in your life is actually key to personal and professional success. Doreen, welcome to the show. Great to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Now, we're going to be addressing the issue of women in leadership today. In what context are we going to be talking about this today?
I think it's extremely important that we see women as leaders in today's world of work, not only in the business, but you are a leader in your home. Wherever you interact with people, you can be a leader.
Yeah, it's so important because, I mean, yesterday we were celebrating Mother's Day, and I remember that after many messages, let's say on Twitter, going around, people wishing mothers a happy birthday, or happy Mother's Day, rather, someone came out and said, well, how about a special happy Mother's Day to all those single moms out there? You know, those who are leaders on their own in a household, so we'll be helping them as well find this thing called a still point. You say it's very important to find a still point. Why is it so important?
It is extremely important to understand where are you currently in your life and where you want to be. And a very productive way to get there is to understand where your energy is coming from.
Yeah.
And when we refer to still point, it is really to understand where is this inner self, which is your still point. That's the one approach. And the second approach is then to also understand where is your energy coming from, in the sense of where, you know, are you driven by external factors in life, or can you actually become inspired by internal factors, which is what we call in the more, in a psychological term, the locus of control.
So we're basically talking about that area or that point in your life that everything is kind of clarified to you.
Yes.
And you know where you are. So that is what is the still point.
That's exactly what it is.
So we're going to go through different motions of different levels of consciousness. You say there are 7 levels of consciousness that are going to be helping us to find the still point. Just quickly give us a brief overview at what those exactly are.
It is a methodology coming from Barrett, and what he actually says to us is that there are 7 levels of consciousness, personal consciousness, and as you move from levels 1 to level 7, you move from, you know, only to be very concentrated around yourself, this me. And if you want to understand yourself better and to help others to unlock their potential, you need to go through transformation of understanding, you know, it's not only about me in life, but it's about others.
Yeah. So important to know that, I mean, what we have to give to the world is as important as what the world, you know, has to give to us as well. Because, like you said, it's not just all about us. All right. Well, later on, we're going to be discussing more of this with Doreen, and I'd like to ask you at home as well. Come to us on Facebook, give us your motivational message for the day, and if you have any questions regarding this, women in leadership, we're talking about finding a still point and how this is important to your personal and professional success as well. Ask those questions on our Facebook page, and I'm sure that Doreen will be delighted to answer them.
I will try my best.
Definitely. Stick around. Lots more to come on Express on SABC3.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.